Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lord's Racing League here at Smoky Mountain Raceway. I'm your host, Big C, along here with Little C.
Hey, what's up? I just wanted to get in here and thank everybody for all the comments and encouraging words that you've given us. It's very, very encouraging.
Yes, very helpful. Definitely appreciate and feel very blessed. But it's our last race of our opening round for our British tournament, and this should be a good round.
Well, I hope it's a good round.
I'm hoping so, too. I guess it depends on who's driving.
Well, let's find out who's driving.
Sounds good. In our fast qualifier for this round, starting on the pole, number 6 seed overall, we got Mr. Darq from Dubious Diecast, driving his Jaguar XJ220, coming in at 55.31 grand.
And outside pole, number 11, we have Stallion Johnson from Conman Customs, driving his Aston Martin Vantage V8, weighing 54.46 grams. Starting third, number 22 seed, we have Justin Thyme from Fool's Errand Racing, driving his Lotus Esprit, weighing 53.11 grams.
And starting on the tail of the field, number 27 seed overall, James Blonde from the Belfast Family Racing, driving his Jaguar XK Coupe, coming in at 52.17 grams. All right, here we go. Got him up to the top again. Lap 1. Mr. Darq's on the pole with old Stallion Johnson on the outside with that bright yellow Aston Martin. Just in time back there, and of course James Blonde's going to be pushing Stallion as they take off side by side. Wow. Mr. Darq is in front of Stallion. Stallion goes to the inside.
Whoa.
Oh, Mr. Darq cuts down and he flips him over as they pile going through turn 3. Mr. Darq takes over a nice little lead. I still see James Blonde moving back there. Coming out of turn 5, looks like Mr. Darq's going to bring this one home in first. James Blonde comes in second, and I don't see anybody else. Yep, there's Justin Thyme. Looks like he got hung up also. Coming out of turn 3, and poor old Stallion Johnson's on his lid.
Oh, yeah. Well, look at, they were both side by side, and Mr. Darq opened the door. Stallion took it, but then closed it. Well, his foot was still in there, but he crushed his foot. And then Justin Thyme creamed him as well, and they both ended up getting stuck with James Blonde with a nice little fancy maneuver. Just able to dodge him. Mr. Darq came across, and then just James Blonde, so already 2 donuts. Don't like it.
Yeah, not a good way to start this one off, especially poor old Justin Thyme, man. He just had bad timing, slamming right into the back of Stallion Johnson. But at least this time he is going to be on the pole with Mr. Darq on the outside, so let's see if he can take advantage of that and get out there. As they take off, Mr. Darq pulls out in front, and so does Stallion Johnson. They drop him back to the back. Hey, look at Justin Thyme on the outside, comes back and gets second as now Stallion was on him, but now he's catching up to Mr. Darq. Is going to be able to. Stallion gives him a nice shot, coming to the line, sliding and flying and everywhere. But it looks like Mr. Darq is going to bring it home in first. Justin Thyme is able to bring the second, and Stallion Johnson after that. Check this one out.
That was crazy. Stallion again trying to get in Mr. Darq, but look at Justin Thyme. Nice little outside pass while the door was open, and then, he just from there was able to keep it right behind Mr. Darq, and then he kind of got a nice little shot.
A little bump draft
from Stallion. And then that shot him even closer to Mr. Darq, and everybody seemed to lose it right here at the end. Stallion came sliding in straight sideways, and James Blonde staying back, kind of,
But, he's keeping his car nice and clean.
And Mr. Darq just pulling right ahead, showing his dominance already with a 10-point lead.
Yeah, he's definitely putting it to him. So now he's going to be starting in the back. James Blonde's got the pole. Let's see if he can take advantage of it, or if Justin Thyme is going to pull out on the outside. As they take off, James Blonde gets the lead, but Justin Thyme is being pushed by Mr. Darq, spins out, and man, Stallion Johnson gets flipped over, and looks like they're all parked up on the mountain straight up there. Justin Thyme spin around backward. Looks like as long as he comes out of turn 5 nice and smooth, he is going to get him. Nice little 180 to bring it around to the end there. Gets the win, gets the 5 points, and everybody else, man, what a crazy mess up that was coming out of turn 2.
Wow, that was absolutely insane. Mr. Darq was able to get alongside James Blonde. James Blonde blocks him, and then, again, Mr. Darq shoved Stallion right into the guardrail, and, that must have been what popped him up, flipped him over. And then Justin Thyme had literally the whole track to himself. He had nobody on his butt.
Watch this 180.
Right around, right to the line, in the straight way.
I think he's learned to drive from Chauncey from the last one. Learning how to e-brake. You want to be able to see the finish line out the windshield, not the rear view mirror. So, but here we go. Now Stallion Johnson's got the pole. Let's see if he can take advantage of it, because he has Mr. Darq push him in the back. James Blonde on the outside. Let's see who's going to take it from here. Stallion Johnson gets out a huge lead, pulls away from Mr. Darq as well. Man, look at the gap that he is setting. Coming out of turn 3, it looks like Justin and James Blonde are messing it up. But look
He's
at
going
Stallion
fast.
Johnson. He is flying down to the line.
Whoa.
Where's he at? A 772. I'm quite certain that is a new top 5 record. We'll have to check that in a second. Mr. Darq gets second. Here comes James Blonde. I don't see Justin Thyme. He's parked over in 3. I saw them getting together going down the mountain straight, and we'll have to check to see what happened.
Wow, look at even right there, the second
Perfect
straight
exit.
of the track. He got so far away, and then yeah, he took the corners great. And oh, James Blonde and Justin Thyme had a bit of a disagreement. Sadly, Justin Thyme got the short end of the stick, gets parked in turn 3.
Look at that.
Everybody else continues, but look at the time. A 772. That is 1/100th of a second faster than Arlo's time. So he's got number 2.
Yeah, that's a pretty fast car if you can beat old Ironchin up there. Still haven't caught up to Giorgio, so we'll have to see what happens there. But it looks like Mr. Darq's got himself a nice little cushion going into halftime. Justin Thyme, hey, you're still in second with Stallion Johnson in third. So we'll have to see as we get around the rotation. Mr. Darq back up on the pole. Let's see if Stallion Johnson's able to get that speed. And he's side by side. He's pulling out in front of him.
Oh.
Mr. Darq tries to cut him down, but no. It looks like Stallion Johnson's going to take the lead over Mr. Darq. Check that one out. That Aston Martin is flying. Looks like he's going to come down here at a nice little speed.
Oh, yeah.
Not a track record, but he definitely brings home another victory. Mr. Darq gets second, and again, I tell you what, these two just cannot get along and get down the track. I'm not sure what's going on back there.
Neither do I. But boy, look at the battle between those top 2 right there. Sideways, and Stallion Johnson was able to get ahead. And once he gets ahead, he can pull away, which is really impressive. Oh, James throws it sideways.
That's what happened.
And,
right into the driver's door.
No, these are, across the pond
Oh,
cars.
yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Passenger door.
There you go. And then that's what ended up parking him over in turn 4. But, I mean, Stallion Johnson with another pretty good time. That is definitely no slouch of a time.
Definitely not. And, man, that pulled him right close back up there with Mr. Darq and pulls him away from Justin Thyme. So Justin Thyme really needs to get away from these old red donuts here.
Oh, no.
So
I tell you what, if you do any more donuts, I'm going to have to call the cops.
There you go. We'll have to put one out there for you. Well, he's got a agent right behind him. Maybe that'll help push him forward.
Maybe.
We'll see. But here we go. Mr. Darq gets out, and so does Stallion Johnson. Pulls to the outside. Look at he gets to the inside, but he doesn't wreck. He keeps it on all 4. You cannot pass Mr. Darq like that. It looks like he is ready to shut you down. He's keeping the lead. Coming out of 5, he's going to get the victory with Stallion Johnson second. Justin Thyme is coming down this time and finishing. And James Blonde pulls up the rear. So at least everybody finished on this lap.
Wow, that was really chaotic right on these one stretching corner. Look at, again, for the 3rd time. Won't you learn, Stallion? if he doesn't just leave a door open.
Yeah.
There's a catch.
Because he'll slam it on you.
But the block by Stallion Johnson to Justin Thyme was really impressive as well. Coming down here to the line, it looks like Stallion just kind of did the reverse spin. I don't know, but we'll roll with it.
He's still having fun. So, man, I tell you what, at this point, I'd say Mr. Darq is definitely a shoe-in for the next round. But Justin Thyme, he still has a chance, so he might be able to get it just in time. Stallion Johnson's only 5 points ahead of him. So, and what in the world is Stallion Johnson doing? I mean, do they look the same forward and backward?
Like I said, he's spinning things around.
All right, maybe we are setting him up to spin back around to the right way. But here we go. Justin Thyme gets out into the lead. Mr. Darq to the outside. They are beating and banging for second, third, and fourth.
Side by side.
Justin Thyme is getting caught up on. Look at that. They're just piling it through turn 4. Coming out of turn 5, Justin Thyme's going to win this one. James Blonde's got second, Mr. Darq third.
Wow.
And Stallion Johnson, he didn't spin around like I guess we were expecting him to at the end.
Wow, that was crazy.
Tight battle.
Look at side by side with James and Mr. Darq, and then side by side with Mr. Darq and Stallion there for a little while. Justin Thyme was able to get out ahead.
Oh, look at Stallion and Mr. Darq. They are
but then
door
Justin
to
Thyme
door.
checks up, which James checks up, and then Stallion checks up.
Look
Mr.
at
Darq
that.
almost went all fours off road just to get by, and then Stallion.
They're still not done
Still
beating.
not done being side by side, and into turn 5, even a little bit into turn 5, still side by side. Sadly, he couldn't hold the position, but I don't even care. That was an awesome battle. But whoa, look at the points.
That brought him
They're
right up.
Only separated by a little bit. Sadly, James is out of it for sure.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to be the battle between Justin Thyme and Stallion Johnson.
Yeah, we'll have to see with that one. So, Stallion Johnson, to his credit, he does start on the pole on this one. James Blonde to the outside. Justin Thyme, unfortunately, starting in the 4th.
Oh, man.
But hey, we've seen crazier things happen. So let's see how this goes down. Stallion Johnson takes off from Mr. Darq and is pulling away from him again. Look how fast that car is getting. Oh, and Justin Thyme is wrecked on the mountain straight. If Stallion Johnson just keeps it smooth, with it looks like he is coming out of turn 5, another fast time, 8:20. He is going to definitely be moving on with that victory. Mr. Darq gets second. James Blonde comes across in third. And like I said, I know I saw Justin Thyme. There he is, flipped over on the backstretch. We have to go back and find out, see if we can see what happened to him.
Look at how far Stallion pulls ahead if he can get the clean air. I mean, once he does, he just pulls way ahead. And then let's figure out what happened to Justin.
James.
He had an assist, okay? James totally put him into the wall and flipped him over.
Man, James, those two, I'm telling you, they were having one heck of a battle back there.
No kidding.
They might be throwing some fisticuffs at the end of this.
Yeah, I don't think there's any excuse for any of that. But Stallion Johnson, wow, just absolute wow. He was able to get it down to the line, and that finished in front of Justin Thyme. So Stallion and Mr. Darq, they're your ones moving on.
Yeah, very impressive victory right there when needed at the very end. So I can't wait to see how those go in the next round. But Justin Thyme and James Blonde, we definitely appreciate you guys sitting in your vehicles and driving down this track. So can't wait. But make sure y'all have the bell on and the
ring-a-ding-a-ding.
Yeah, the ring-a-ding-ding thing, because we are getting ready to hit to the quarterfinals, and they're just going to get crazier and faster. So the next round is going to be Arlo, Iron Chin,
Bolo Brown,
Puff,
and Sam Hall.
So you will not want to miss it. I'm telling you that now.
No.
Make sure you got all that on, and we'll see you next time. God bless.